Hi, my name's Daniel. I should point out early on, I am young. I'm 21, if you were wondering, which is weird, being young doing stand-up comedy. Can't do stuff older comedians can do. You'll see older comedians who come on stage and brag about having sex with women half their age. Tends to be frowned upon, really. Not so much in Scotland, but when you're in Montreal, the rules change. I'm from Scotland. I was born in England, but I do consider myself fully Scottish because my mum's an alcoholic and my dad's clinically obese, so things just kind of work themselves out there, really. It's good fun. I got two younger brothers as well. One of them's a 6-year-old, and the other one's a dick. And my mum's good fun. She said 4 kids, my mum, and you can tell that she loves us all the same, but after the first 2, she kind of stopped caring. She'll always go on about how she was blessed with me, then she was gifted with my sister, then she had my brother, and she'll always remember the day that she was diagnosed with the other one. We were all intentional though, which is good because my mum's sister is actually anti-abortion, which is a cruel nickname, but she's had like 5. Can't believe you clapped that. My dad's fun, he's a dick. I remember when I was 16, he did the dad thing, which is one of the worst moments in any child's life. He came up to me and said, "Son, we need to talk." And I thought, oh God, it's the sex talk. But it wasn't the sex talk, it was the shaving talk. Now, I know you're thinking, Daniel, the shaving talk does sound a lot better than the sex talk. Well, it would be, but not when your dad neglects to tell you it's the shaving talk. So he starts talking about shaving, I think he's talking about sex. Imagine this from my point of view. Son, there comes a special time in every man's life. You may have already started to do it. I doubt it. I can tell from your face. Right. Now, the first time you do, you're going to be clumsy. You're not going to know what to do. You're going to do things wrong, okay? There will be a little bit of blood. Don't worry, that's fine. That's normal. Your mum can show you this neat trick with some rolled up toilet paper. Oh, cheers, Dad. Now, after a while, you're going to learn the ins, the outs, the ups and the downs. You're going to learn how to shortcut it. Never shortcut it. Whoa. I tried to shortcut it once and your mum claimed that I gave her a rash. Oh, this is the worst birthday ever. Now, the first time you're going to be so happy, so proud, you're going to go into school the next day and you're going to tell your friends every single insignificant detail. But I'm not going to lie to you, as you get older, it becomes more of a chore, really. I start looking forward to the weekends when I get a few days off, but oh, try explaining that to your mother. She even makes me do it twice before we go meet her parents, which is just time-consuming, really, because I don't know if you've ever tried finishing yourself off in the car, but it's very, very difficult. I mean, there are speed bumps everywhere, the dog's jumping up and around, and your brother doesn't have a steady hand, so I bought something electric, you know, just to speed the whole process up. Get it over as quickly as possible, but your mum stole that and batteries aren't cheap, so just went back to the good old days of doing it by hand manually in the shower. Which is roughly when I passed out. And when I came to, my mum was there mopping my brow and she said, "Don't worry, son, the first time you do it, I'll be watching over your shoulder." Stroke by stroke. And the most depressing thing about that joke is I've genuinely told it more times than I've actually shaved. I've been Daniel Sloss. Thank you very much. Good night.